Not good. Hello and welcome to Off-Road Gospel today. You see Carolina, she's ready to go. My good friend Zach here sent me a message and was like, hey, you got time to go riding? So we kind of did a little last minute. We're out here in West Branch. We'll see what kind of interesting things happen. There is still a little bit of snow left. We've had warm weather and rain, but it's a little slushy on the top, but there's still some ice on the bottom, so things could get a little on the interesting side. And I think this is the inaugural run off-roading for Zach's new whip.
Yes.
So
we'll see.
We'll kind of do a walk around on that here in a little bit. Let him kind of explain what he's doing with it and the vision for it he's got and what the plans. And you know, that's the thing. This is an inexpensive addiction. So
it is.
We're excited for today.
If anyone knows how to tell their wives and explain to their wives so they understand, let me know.
I haven't figured it out yet. And we got a lumberjack over here.
Yeah.
His little tree gave way. So yeah, we're gonna hit some trails, see what happens, have some fun, and yeah. Basically, I think all in all, I think today's gonna be a lot of trail therapy, to be honest with you. Yeah, he's got some things happening, and then I've got, you know, I don't know how some of you may or may not heard me talk about some of the health issues my wife has had. So yeah, today's just a little breath of fresh air for us, I think.
Yep.
So we're gonna go have some fun, and who knows, we'll either find easy trails if it gets too crazy or what, but we'll see. We're gonna see what it's like. So let's get out there and have some fun.
All right, let's do it.
Yay! I am gonna start off in 4 high.
I am in 4.
Okay, let's roll. We are right now not aired down. We'll see whether or not that's a good or a bad idea. But that's pretty slick underneath there. Definitely not going down that trail. Been there and done that. It's pretty slick.
That's the hard part about that slushy snow.
We are gonna hang a right up here and see how this goes.
Copy.
Might want to hang back. I might have to take a couple runs at this.
Copy.
Yeah, it's still got a little depth to it. Got a good downhill, but I have cleared the top.
Copy. Definitely wider and taller than what I'm used to. breaking it in. It hurts.
Sorry, I didn't remember it being quite this bad.
Okay.
That was a mirror.
But it give you some time to, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, be careful. I just clipped my mirror on that tree.
Copy, I see it.
I'm backing down. I'm going to let a little air out. Alright, here goes nothing. Aired down my tires. Got down about 17, 18 psi all the way around from the 35 I was running. Hopefully that'll help. One more run and I should have it.
Why does it seem so much taller than it did?
We never made it up this one.
That's right, we turned around, didn't we?
Yep. There's some whoops at the top, so it bogged me down a little bit there.
Yeah, I seen your taillights bouncing.
I am over the top.
Good stuff.
Give me a second. It is straight down and straight back up.
Copy.
Whoa.
How you doing?
Not good.
Okay. Do you want me to go to the top just in case I have to pull you back?
My problem is that when I got at the bottom, it pulled me over some. And so now I'm in a kind of a bad spot.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the top. Wow, okay.
Not good.
You ready?
Ready.
Okay. Wrong way.
Yeah, don't stop. Anyway, it's still pulling. I gotta turn my way back up on the trail.
So just keep rolling?
Yeah, until I yell or scream or wave my hands flailing in the air.
Copy.
Stop. It keeps pulling me off the side. Ease it out a little bit. I'm gonna try to move forward and see if I can get the... I'm gonna try creeping forward a little bit. We're gonna have to do something different. I think we're gonna have to I have a winch extension. I'm gonna put that on, and I think we need to redirect and try to pull my back end over.
Yep, so there's a tree halfway up I think we can use.
This is not the way to do this. It's a little off, but hopefully it'll work.
Okay, talk to me.
Just try to pull and let's see what happens. I'm gonna try to pull forward just a touch. I am right on my mirror on the tree. Okay, try it again.
Sometimes it feels like it's overkill with all the items we can buy, but winch extension line, pulley, tree saver, soft shackles, all came in handy today. It's not things that I use very often, but
Maybe rehook and then straight.
Yeah, I was just gonna suggest that.
they are handy to have just in case, and it was definitely needed today. So, being prepared always helps.
All right. Hopefully, this will get it. Hi.
Let me know when you're good.
All right, I'm good. Check your winch line, how much you have left, I can't tell.
About 7-8 feet.
Alright, let's try to come back a little more then. Okay, I'm going to try to go forward a little bit, so let a little bit out and keep an eye on me.
Copy.
here's a look at the problem. Let's see if we did any damage to the old girl. I don't see any scratches. Some scuffs on the plastic and on the front bumper. All in all, not too bad. I gotta get that winch line fixed. Thankfully, it's coming up here in a few days. None too soon. Well, to this point in time, been rescued by his Jeep, now his Bronco. I've been rescued by a really built Suburban with a Cummins diesel, and then a Chevy truck built also, and a self-recovery. So me and Snow, we're not on good speaking terms right now, but thankfully his winch, he had it installed. If he didn't, I don't think we would have been doing any of this.
Oh, we would have been.
We would have been keeping it much more tame.
Yeah.
But even this I overshot as well.
Yeah.
It's like
I was
when
a little worried.
Yeah, well, when you don't know exactly where the trail is.
Yeah.
So this will give you an idea of that downhill. It's a little ways down there. I don't know, it might be. So now I've got to get up that other side. It's gonna take a couple tries, but I think I can get it.
There you go. And you're close. Do you have your rears on?
Yeah, I have my rear lockers on, but I don't have my front on. So I'll try to put those on. I'm at the top. It looks like the cross trail is leveled off up here, so I'm gonna go down and check it out. But you are clear.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make my way down and up.
Remember, 4 low. And if you start slipping at all, let me know. I'll walk back.
Copy. I kept picking up your ruts when I got to the bottom of that hill.
Yeah, that's the danger.
Deep down in here.
Yeah, it is. I don't think anyone's driven that.
Kind of impressed with it so far. I mean, I definitely think it's a little different for sure.
yeah, you're going to find some different pluses and minuses. You know, it's just the nature of it.
I think the biggest thing is I was confident with my Wrangler.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is you've had a Jeep before. You know, now you're dealing with something that's a little different.
Right.
Got a tree down. I'm gonna get my chainsaw out and clear it.
Copy.
After clearing the tree, we just headed back towards where we met up at. We just needed to get out. You know, we were only out there for a couple hours, and unfortunately, most of it was spent trying to get me unstuck, which seems to be a theme lately. But, you know what? A couple hours, if that's all you can squeeze in for just getting out there, just being able to clear your head, you know, it's worth it. So, I hope you enjoyed it today. We're going to wrap this up here in a second, but thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all of you who especially take the time and comment and check in. Your words are super encouraging, and it is the reason that I keep doing this. If it's having an impact and it's helping somebody, it's worth it. So, thank you again. Truly appreciate all of you. And what a blessing to be able to share our journeys and to share all of the blessings that the Lord gives.
Well, I would say for me, that was an eventful ride. And the nice thing is Zach got to try out his new rig and the new winch setup, which worked beautifully. I took him down trails. He was probably wincing as he was taking his brand new truck down. But it's a pretty sweet rig.
Wasn't bad.
No.
I made that decision when I took it home from the dealership that I'm going to use it how it was intended. And it may have scratches, but I may or may not getting PPF on the front, so just to help it. So I'm not sure, but
yeah,
I do like it.
So what are the thoughts of the day?
Oh man, it was nice to get out. It wasn't very long, but it was enough. Honestly, it was super cool. A lot of technical, steep. I think at one point I was at 21 degrees. So it was super cool just to get out and relax a little bit. So,
what did you think?
The hills.
The hills?
You like the hills?
Yeah, they were fun. Well, they were fun for those who didn't get stuck.
That's very true. That's very true. I was a little worried.
But, you know what? We got out of there safe. I think I got a couple little scratches. Nothing major. And survived. But the whole thing with the snow is, especially this stuff, it's slick. Yeah. And you start driving over something that looks like it's level ground, and the drift made it, you found out it was a drift. And that's kind of what happened to me, is that little side of the trail was a drift, and it just sunk right in. So, appreciate all you being a part of this, and thank you for all the the likes, the subscribes. Thank you for especially all those who join in and comment. Hey, if you saw some things in what I was doing that I could do better, I did air down. I got down, I think I was around 18 psi. Probably should have gone lower, but yeah, snow. Me and snow, we're not friends right now.
I was struggling. I wasn't aired down, but I felt like my front tires were just plowing the whole day, but it did well. I didn't know Maxxis made tires, but for vehicles, but yeah, I should have aired down.
So, hey, all in all though, as people like to remind me, but did you die? No, we didn't. We survived, thankfully. So, God's good. So, again, thanks for coming along. If you have time, stick around for the devotion at the end. God bless. Bye.
Bye.
1 Samuel chapter 17 and verse 45, it says, David replied to the Philistine, You come to me with sword, spear, and javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of heaven's armies, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. Today the Lord will conquer you, and I will kill you and cut off your head. And then I will give the dead bodies of your men to the birds and wild animals, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel. And everyone assembled here will know that the Lord rescues his people, not with sword and spear. This is the Lord's battle, and he will give you to us. I am so thankful that I don't have to fight alone. It is not by my strength, my ability, that I overcome the obstacles in my life, the weaknesses that are in me, and the things, the temptations that come my way that could cause me to stumble and fall. It is the Lord who gives me the strength to overcome, to conquer, and it is the Lord who gives me victory over the enemy of our soul. So be confident today that you don't have to do it by your strength, by your might, with your own ability. It is not our battle. It is the Lord's. And it is the Lord Jesus Christ, that will give us victory. And so if you're in the midst of a battle, if you're struggling to make it through, call upon the Lord. Know that it is him that will bring you the victory, just as David was given the victory. He was overmatched. He was overpowered. Someone that was trained for battle more than he was. But what David had was faith in the Lord. He knew how big Goliath was, but he knew that his God was bigger. I pray the Lord richly bless you, gives you the strength, the peace you need to keep on going. And I hope you come to a realization that he can give you victory over whatever it is you face. God bless. Hope to see you real soon out on the trails.